a different channel. I tried to join Mixed Street, but it didn't give me that one. But
So
I'm
guys,
sure I popped in there before.
it is game 3. It is a best of 5. This is Antec Attack number 24. It is the final. I'm SC2 England. My lovely co-caster is Pewee.
Hello.
And well, we do have Slicko in the top left as the Zerg player, and Seiplo in the lower right as the Protoss. And well, Pewee, tell us the scores.
Alright, so it is 2-0 in Seiplo's favour, which of course makes him at a match point. There is a possibility that this will end the game, and I just noticed I have not updated the starboard in that favour, so there we are. And the colours are the same, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
this is pretty
I
cool.
love
It's pink and teal. But to be honest, I think Seiplo could 3-0. I've changed my mind. I started the series saying it's going to be 5 games, but Seiplo has just played so well.
Yeah,
Like,
that
all
last
night.
game.
All night.
That last game was solid. Like, literally, like I said, like midway through the game, or when you were saying, like, you know, he has to do something because the hive tech is coming up, the broodlords will be coming soon, and I said that there's that little tiny timing you have to hit if you do not have Colossus or Void Rays or Archons, or you just have Gateway, Immortal, and Blink Stalkers, and he hit it perfectly. You know, there were 3 broodlords, not many infestors. That was brilliant.
It was absolutely sweet as. Well, yet again, it looks like Seiplo is going to go for that Nexus first. And obviously, this was Slicko's map choice.
Yes.
And I have to say, it's unusual. He's had both map choices. Game 2, obviously, being on Entomb Valley, which I agree with you is very Protoss favoured. And now Slicko has chosen Ohana, which, again, it's a bit of a strange choice because
It is, yeah.
I personally don't feel the third base is that easy to hold as a Zerg player, and yet the Forge Fast Expand is guaranteed from the Protoss, and they can happily transition into a third.
Yeah. Like, I would have expected something like, Belshire Beach before this. Or something crazy from the Zerg. Is Belshire Beach still in our map pool?
I do believe it is, if I'm
like
not mistaken. But we do have everything normal coming out. We've got the Gateway on its way, the Overlord's coming to have a peek. Seiplo is just on the money right now, and I'm really interested to see what Slicko does. There's not even any nice 2-base plays you can do as a Zerg player on this map because the ramp is too narrow, and as a result, you can't get Banes in because force fields are too easy. The back rocks, yes, you could push them with loads of roaches, but it just takes too long, and
Yeah.
yet you still have the option for Seiplo to do a really strong 2-base play.
Yeah, absolutely. And like this map, I think is like a lot of people really enjoy this map, and I believe by statistics, it's one of the most balanced maps out there at the moment as well. Like next to Daybreak, and like I love the way it plays as a Protoss. You know, you wall off your natural, you get your natural, of course, and then you take out the rocks, completely wall off your natural, and then you use your rocks as the main entrance to your, pretty much your natural and your main, and it plays out very nicely in my opinion.
It does, but again, it's not terrible for Zerg by any means.
No.
It's, if I was a match point, I don't think it'd be the map I pick.
Yeah, like like because the map is quite narrow, I feel like it can snowball quite quickly. Is the effect I would say for Zergs? It's like it's quite a happy Zerg map in my opinion. Like the 3rd's over there, the 4th's over there, the 5th. But like once it starts snowballing, I think you're kind of screwed over.
That said, it does get surrounded by Zerglings, though. That's a nice little surround there, but
yep. And the second Zealot is coming.
I'm gonna keep an eye on what's happening. And
yeah, if he micros, Slicko's smart enough to realise that one Zealot can take out those 4 now. That one.
Now we do have the 3rd base up for Slicko. He's not got any gas yet, though, and if we look at the work account, it's pretty even still.
Yeah, but it's.
It will now snowball into Slicko's favour.
Yeah, I was about to say it's about to go in Slicko's favour.
Now, Seiplo actually getting up 4 gates. I reckon he's going to just do a bit of 4-gate pressure while taking out the rocks and securing a 3rd.
Yeah. It could be which is of course like my standard at the moment, and it works. It works really well, especially because there's no gas. Because if of course he warps in Stalkers, like if he warps in Stalkers, the roaches don't have speed to catch up with them, and Zerglings don't have speed.
Okay, this is interesting. There's 3 gas down. Someone hang for a second there.
Yeah,
one of the admins.
But the 4th gas has just gone down. So
Well, we do have 3 gas out of Slivko, and that is enough. He's also got the Rotron coming. That is enough to really max out on Roachling, so I reckon that's what we're going to be seeing here.
That is probably the possibility. It's going to be like we have Stalkers warping in, which is what you want, and he's going to force Slivko to make a lot of units, and then Slivko's going to put on pressure in return after that.
But obviously, he's not going to have enough drones to do what I think he wants, which is the sort of 11-minute max out.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, like, because of the pressure, he has to deal with that. So, like, whenever there's pressure involved, you're always delayed. But a lot of Zerglings are coming, and okay, we have some we have one sentry.
Yeah. So that's going to cause a problem.
And we have Seiplo's taking a bit too long here. He needs to. Okay, I think Seiplo's going to all in after this. I think he's just putting on pressure, and then he's going to just +2 7-gate blink with an observer.
Which is actually nice because you can blink up into the main quite comfortably. So
yeah, it's a solid strand actually. I believe it's more of the standard after this as opposed to a third. So we will see. And Seiplo's played this pretty okay. He didn't really do any damage with that little 4-gate, but
he delayed the droning and has actually leveled up the worker count, only being 5 different. So
exactly, and and he has a lot of roaches. The roaches don't have speed. The Zerglings are about to get speed. And he's had to force a lot of his first gas into roaches as well.
But here we go, the Zerglings are coming, but the sentries are there, and it's a narrow ramp.
Yeah, there's no way that's going to do any damage at this moment in time.
The War Prism is coming out actually, so it's not going to be the observer.
Infestation bits come in. That's
not going to hit in time though. So Seiplo, I would say, is in such a strong spot right now. Needs to be careful though with this engagement.
4 extra gateways, just an 8-gate blink all in.
With the War Prism.
Oh, we might have a surround here.
But not quite. The force fields are good, but not great. But
the sentries are dead.
Oh, that is painful to watch.
It's so worth it because the sentries are dead. Okay, well, 2 live, and there's 2 more warp in. So that was, in my opinion, that was a really good trade there for Slivko.
Yeah, it was. Cost-effective wise, it was fantastic. He also took out force fields, which, as we've discussed earlier, are essentially a resource for Protoss.
Yeah, it's especially in PvZ, and also he forced him to show his blink because he had to blink the Stalkers away. So he might, because there's no third, he's going to be like, okay, he's got blink, he done 4-gate pressure, he's going to go for an all-in with extra Stalkers and more gates. So that also might forced him to show his hand rather.
Exactly, but I mean the Infestors are on their way, but so far that War Prism hasn't been used, and
no,
I'm surprised at that because Seiplo's gonna miss his critical window.
Yep.
If he needs to start putting on pressure now, because once those Infestors come out, it's gonna get really difficult.
Yeah, and he hasn't even been that constantly producing probes.
Yeah.
So his economy's not even
But here we go. We do have a move forward, and this is gonna be just as the Infestors hit though. I mean, the only saving grace is there's only 10 roaches on the field at the moment.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of Zerglings, and it all depends how this works. Because of course, if he blinks into the main, he's still gonna,
of course, the fungal growth is the concern, and there's a lot of Infestors, and if they get one just like that is huge. There goes the surround, and Slivko deals huge damage with their Pewee.
Yeah, and
another massive fungal, and this is it.
That's like it.
That's GG to Slivko.
Yeah, I don't think Seiplo is gonna GG out of the game right now. I think he's gonna, all in attempt number 2, like as you always do. But
well, he's at a third of the supply.
Yeah, but I mean, like he's not gonna GG until like Slivko runs up this ramp and kills that cannon and the front, which
to be honest, there's so much energy on those Infestors. What I do as Slivko is I just lob Infestor turns up.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what Slivko does.
Yeah.
Good boy, Slivko.
Good
Make
boy.
me look like a genius. And there we go, this is some great engagements here.
He actually warps in, lots of cannons come down, and like I said, he's not going to GG straight away until everything's dead there.
There we go. So, that was game number 3, and that was up at 2.